Anyway, the battery for these Mercedes, this one is the 2010 Mercedes C300. So the battery is actually underneath this thing. The latches just pops out. There's 3 latches. One here, and there. Mine's broke on that one. So we gotta make sure we before you work on these alternator or anything electrical on a car, you need to make sure you disconnect the ground cable. Right. So get the ground cable out. Now the left side of the ground cable, you notice both cables here look black? Just take the one on the left out. Even if you gotta jump this car, you gotta use the left side, not the one on the right side, the left side here. Okay, remove that. Make sure it doesn't pop back on there. Oh shit, get some juice. Okay, cool. Now you could work on the alternator. Pull that piece off. No. Pull it out this way. Open it towards you. Just put it that way. And then lift it up. There. So there's these sockets. So these things come out into these sockets right here.
Gotcha.
Right? And then you just put it back. Alright folks, we're changing out an alternator for the C as in Chan 300 Mercedes Benz 2010 model, and down here is where the I guess the torque tensioner is for the belt. So put it in there, and then you pull it to the left, and then it releases the tension on the belt. See it? Richie, take that belt piece off right there on the end. Yeah, try to get that part off. Hold on. You see this? And when you slide this over, that's it, and just leave it hanging there. So slide this over. Don't put your hand in here in case if something happens, you can get your hand squishy. Don't put your hand. So try to slide off. Okay, ready? Good? Because that's the most I could get it. Hold it towards you.
Yeah, I got it off. It's off.
Leave it there. Don't make sure nothing else goes out, right?
It's just that part so far.
Good. So this way, when we put it back, take a picture. Make sure you get a video of everything. This way, nothing is moved. So when we put it back, it'll be easy. We just put this back. That there's the alternator right there, right? So what the engine does is it spins this motion, this circular motion, charges is what produces electricity from the alternator that charges the battery. See here? And it recharges the battery. Turn it off now. Okay. So we gotta remove this air duct so we get access to the alternator down here. The belt was removed. Now we gotta remove this air duct. This is just tension, so just push it in that way and slide it out like that. And this is enough, should be enough room to work with. Just to get the screws, the wrenches in there. Right, that's good for now. Okay, so this is the top screw down here. This is one. I think there should be 4 screws. Right. Okay, so I got those 4 screws out finally. Well, two of them are stuck in there. But now I got to disconnect there's some wiring in the back and on the side of this alternator. So let's see how that goes. good. Interesting. How many cables off? As you can see, the beat don't get that out. Okay, that was easy. There was a clip on the side here. Squeeze that, come that out. Make sure you put it back in now. Now for the other one. Okay, this one's interesting. What beat did this one come out? Well, they don't make this shit easy, do they? Clip here somewhere. No idea how to get this one out. Definitely want to break it, that's for sure. Looks like there's some kind of clipping mechanism here. Okay, so that lifted up. Clip came up. Seems like it's moving. Changing these things. Really don't change all things. I've only done it twice. I think this will be the third time. Feels like there's an under clip in the back end, but I can't really reach in here. Stay tuned, people. Be right back. Okay, so this cap comes out. There's a screw there. It's like a screw. I think it's a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it's a 1/2 inch. So take that screw off. I think that's the cable. I'm hoping that this thing fits right through here. There's enough room. If not, I'm gonna remove some of these freaking holes, bro. That sucks. is actually a 9/16, so I was able to loosen that screw. It's a 9/16. That screw off. And this should come right off. Yep, it comes right off. So that, put that aside. So there's really nothing else but that piece. So now I got to try to wiggle this crap around all these holes. Put the phone down. You guys get the idea. I think there should be enough space here, man. It's a little tight though. Oh boy. Try it. Okay, so in order to, luckily the alternator fit through, but I had to take this this radiator hose out from here. So there was that radiator hose that was here. I just get it on the vice grip, squeeze it here, and then pull it out, and then pull this out of there, and then I snugged it underneath it, so this way it was out of the way. So I snugged it underneath these. You don't want to let it drip too much. So I mean, I lost a little bit of, maybe like half a gallon of radiator fluid or less, and then I was able to pull out the alternator. So here's the alternator. So it's squeezed right throughout from there. So which is kind of cool. Just gotta make sure I put it back the same direction. Alrighty, folks. So I got the new alternator. So they gave me $100 back if you return the old one. So this one slightly different. This angle is different from my old one. My old one was flush this way, but this one is pointing up like this, sticking out. So hopefully that doesn't interfere with me putting it back in. There's two screws. The one I have used, this one. I need to take out this screw right here, 9/16, and we'll put it back in. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is gonna go back down like this, the way I have it, the way I took it out. And you want to pay attention to, if you look at the texture on this side, this is where the screw comes in like this. Now this two screw I need to put in before I even put that in, because these two screws didn't come out. So they gotta go in like that, or else I won't be able to fit those two screws in. But if you look at the texture on this side, this is smooth. Yeah, smooth texture. That's gonna be flush against the chassis of the engine right here. So that's gonna be flushed in, and this side is where the screw goes in, just like that. And here we go. So I noticed I put the screws in on the bottom one. This is the way I took it out. This was facing me. So I'm gonna drop it through. Hopefully it should fit, because that's how the other one fit. I don't think the top one didn't need the screw. It's the bottom set that needed the screw. Go in. Oh shit! I'm putting pressure on the hose. You hear my water falling out? Okay, so now I gotta put in the wiring. There's two wiring. Look. So this one fits into here. Touch. I didn't show it on the video, but I had to remove the original wiring lug. Okay. This way it gave the cable some slack, because once I plugged the wire onto the alternator, it was creating a lot of tension, so that's why I was having issue lining up the alternator. Good. So you might have that issue as well. Good. And then this other one, so there's two wiring. This one, how the beep is it? Oh, okay. So this one goes here. This other wiring goes into here. I see the slight deviation here. The pattern is a little bit different. See this? The hook is a little bit different. Interesting. That's why this shape was a little bit different. Bro, would it fit this way though? You see, the shape of this lead is a little bit different. It's interesting. This guy sort of sold me the wrong alternator here. This won't fit into here. I could still make it work though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to make it work. Alright. You kill that. Okay, so the alternator is back in, the 4 screws, the 2 power connection, and now the hose. I gotta put the hose back in. I lost about half a gallon of anti-coolant here, antifreeze, freaking stuff here. So this one's gotta go back in here.
Isn't that radiator?
Yeah. Okay, so that's the radiator thingy cable. So take one of these. Please. Buddy, squeeze this here. Okay. Push the clip back up. Tighten it. Gotta go in deeper. Keep it up. Okay, so that's tight. So now when you guys do it, we made a mistake. This piece, they're very sensitive. It sort of cracked a little bit. So these little things you have to be careful. Slight touch, they're freaking bitter as hell. Now, let's put back the serpent belt. So I'm gonna pour this thing, Richie. You're gonna put that belt piece right here, right? Because we didn't really move anything. Just this one off.
Make sure it's on its, yeah.
Okay. Let me pull this to the left. Push down. Go ahead. Good? Make sure the teeth is...
Fully in the grooves though. No, it's not.
I gotta push low. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're in.
Good? Let's check to make sure the teeth are inside the teeth and the grooves are inside the grooves, because we're gonna start this thing up in. So I can make sure there's no hold on.
That looks like it's in, right? Yeah.
This side. This part looks like it's, hold on. This part looks like it's off, but
Your side?
yeah. You see that one all the way at the end? You can put that camera down. Let's
Off?
fix that one. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's put back the air intake stuff. Okay. This goes here. Clips in. This piece goes to here. Alright, that's good for now. Okay, so the car's running. I had to jump the car with, this thing works pretty good. Stuck that thing, because you know the battery died of course, so the alternator is dead. So I actually jumped the car with this piece of gadget here. Put it on for like less than a minute, and then the car's starting, and now, as you can hear, brand new alternator. So car sounds pretty good. And I just need to remember to fill my radiator fluid, because I lost about half a gallon or something. Yeah, man.